What's up, guys? Wouldn't that have been fun if my camera was frozen or something again? Yeah, that would have been great. So chat working. Like I said, it wasn't on me last week, but that still doesn't mean it was going to work now, and that would have sucked. Start. I just got my tax bill yesterday morning. Well, not really yesterday morning, 12/17, Monday night. Yeah, when you're self-employed in the United States of America. But I mean, I knew it was going to be big, but it was, yeah. But what are you going to do? You don't have the money, you don't have the money. They're not going to come throw me in tax jail. I'll pay it off. It'll just take a while. All right, boys and girls. River, what's up? Got your request from last week. Got yours, Start. I know that was a allusion to that. Great to have you in here, Keychain. It's your fault, right? You were in here last weekend, been here forever. You broke it, man. It's all you. All right. Let's do a little Foy Vance for the man that we like to call actor JSB. Which honestly in life, it would be a lot easier. That's how I put people in my phone. Like whatever they are. Plumber Glenn. Electrician Keith. That's how I do it, so I know who's who. So we should just all go by that. Do I dare try to see if Spotify will work? I probably don't. That's power though, Keychain. That's power. You can bring it all down.
Since I've fallen down so many times that I no longer feel the pain. So many times I thought I may never rise again, and the dust began to clear, and I could hear a call so faint. I am no fortunate son, I am no favor.
Sorry, Bostar was what inspired by Trucker Kev.
I can try to run, but I am what I have become. Now that I have children of my
Oh no, I've done that for a long time, but I see what you're saying. It makes it easier, Bostart, right? You don't have to question. Like Trucker Kev, we all knew it was there. I don't know what I even call myself though. I mean, I don't know. I can't be trainer Sean because I could be training you in anything. See, Evan David, it works. Yeah, I've probably done that for 10 years. It makes it easy. Because you're going to go to your phone, you're going to look, instead of trying to remember what this guy's name was, I'm going to look for my plumber. It's right there. I thought about that, Bostart. I don't know, maybe. Boy can sing just a little bit, huh? I don't know much about Foy Van. I mean, I know a few of his songs.
But I am what I have become.
Nazareth.
Hi, I'm a preacher's son. Hi, I'm a preacher's son. Hey, put your hands up, everybody, put your hands up, put your hands up, everybody, put your hands up. Put your hands up, everybody, put your hands up, put your hands up, everybody, put your hands up.
Sorry, I was looking for this song. I was like, what? All right, thank you to actor JSB for bringing that one. I played this battle last week, but that was when, we were going through, can anybody say anything? Since 2 people could, one time. So we'll do it again since no one could vote. Evan David's battle. Little Ace Frehley back into my arms again.
Time has never gone so slowly.
So this will be a battle.
Time has really taken its toll. Anyone can see that I have never been so lonely. And all the years gone by will never hide the lines.
Everybody good? It got quiet. You guys probably just have anything to say, but just making sure.
The things you said, and nothing takes away my memories. I loved you then.
There you go. There you go, boys. I haven't watched it yet. JL, I have it on my Prime list. I just haven't watched it yet. River, you're on duty till 6, right? Well, what, 7, I guess, your time.
Can this really be? I could not believe my eyes. When you
It's great. All right, maybe I'll hook it up tonight. I'm running The Wire, the TV show The Wire. It's like, I won't say it's the only great show I've never watched, but it's pretty close. I've run almost all the best TV shows ever, according to all the critics' list. And for some reason, I just never ran The Wire. And I tried to twice at different times. I just wasn't in the mood for it. So now I'm running that. But you can binge watch it, but it's damn intense, and you got to really, really pay attention. So I'll mix it up and throw something in. So the McCartney doc will be good.
still feels the same.
It's not on the critics list I look at, JSB. It's really not. March break, let's go. I've watched that. I've watched Barry. I've watched almost all of them, guys. Like, some of them I've watched more than once. I've watched Lost 3 times. It's different depending on what you're watching. The old school, now I'm really dating myself, right? But the old school network TV shows were 22 to 24 episodes. So when you're busting off seasons of those, it's insane. Like Sopranos, The Wire, that are ways back. They're like 13. Breaking Bad was that way too, except for the last season, which was split into 8 and 8. Now, a lot of series are 6 to 8 episodes, 10 max. S&G, always good for S&G, child. Always good. Also, this is the last. This is nothing against Ace. Of course, when you say that, then it always means it is something against someone. Like, when you start out telling someone, look, man, I don't mean anything by this, but if you have to start that way. But, yeah, his voice just has no punch on this, but that makes sense. It's at the very end. Now we do a little Thin Lizzy, wild one. I have never heard the Kiss version of Venus and Mars, and that is shocking to me that they did one. But read my mind, River, because I read about, this was just mentioned in the best music of the week last week in this column that I read was Gorillaz, and I was going to check this out and I never did. So, because you just read it, you're doing something else and you forget about it. So, that is good. What's going on? 777. I'll do it that way. It's always weird to communicate with you guys when you have like different names, because glad you're here. Yeah, what's your favorite album of February? Of course, Chow. Primus, man. I do not like Primus. But I know a lot of people do. And, I know Les is, next level and everything. Pretty sure I did that album for Carl. I did it last January. No, I did it for Robert. I think I did it for Carl. I did it for Robert. Yeah, like I get the technicality of it, River. Like it's one of those things where I respect it, but it's just not for me. Jaco Pastorius, fantastic stuff. Keychain. Audio Slave and Jaco. What a fantastic musical taste right there. All right, that is a battle. It is live.
This one's called Taxman.
And this is live in 1991. Live in Japan in 1991. For Mr. Harrison, for those of us who, well, probably anybody on here, you guys in the UK, definitely us in the US, have to pay that tax, man. I've never heard of this either.
Let me tell you how it will be. This one for you, 19 for me. And I'm the tax man. Yeah, I'm the tax man.
Well, what do you want me to call you? Pomni? Because I mean, it's Pomni Montreal Transit. PMT? Got you, Pomni. And yeah, shocking to me, but there's a, you know, there's so many good Beatles albums, you can really argue several of them. Wow, this battle is 50-50? That shocks me. Ooh, that's a great question. I don't remember what I rated because Trey and I have obviously rated every, but and I haven't listened to the Beatles in a long time, honestly. I think for me with Revolver, it's more that like the whole album is just tremendous. I'd probably go Eleanor Rigby. I'm only sleeping here, there, and everywhere. Damn, I don't know. I don't know. It's hard. It's hard. Thank you to Bostart for bringing that one. Pay your taxes, boys and girls. Hopefully you're getting something back and you're not paying taxes. Let's go a little Audio Slave. Shadow on the Sun. Brought to us by Keychain. Who shut the chat down last week? That's what we figured out. Not really, but that'd be Power. Got a little Nazareth coming up.
Once upon a time, I was of the mind to lay your burden down, leave you where you stood. You believed I could. You'd seen it done before.
I would go as far, Keychain, to say that Cornell, definitely top 10. Maybe top 5, I think. Yeah, top 5. Best male vocalist ever. Ever. Just the power of his voice and all the different things he could do. What a freaking waste, man. What a waste. I think we did vote Eleanor Rigby. Joe, I'm almost sure we did. Yeah, no, I figured. I was thinking of you when I was filming it, Joe. I was thinking of you. I'm like, I know he's going to like this. Steve was a good one, man. Yeah, yeah, you're right, Palm. He just has so much power. But he could do dialed back, so like, the control of his voice. I mean, I don't like all his music or anything, right? A lot of it's not my style that I prefer. I don't hate it, but just the voice. I like Eddie, too, and I think Eddie seems like a really good dude just all through the years. I just don't think he compares to Cornell at all, although Pearl Jam was way more successful than Soundgarden. Never really dove into that, River. I mean, you know, Cornell was battling those things for 2 decades. You think that finally gave him the courage to do it? I mean, you very well may be right. I mean, this battle's going to end 50-50. It's kind of insane. We actually have not, Pomni, done a full reaction to Super Unknown. Like, in my brain, I thought I might have. I couldn't remember. I thought I might have done it for Josh, one of our OG patrons. But I didn't when I went and looked. Okay, I'm gonna check that out then, Keychain. Have not done Hybrid Theory and haven't listened to that album in freaking whatever it be, what, maybe 22, 23 years, somewhere in there. What's up, Brian? How you doing, man? Hope you were doing well. Just waxing on the vocal skills of Mr. Chris Cornell. Yeah, that's got to be horrible, Brian. I'm sorry. The 2 all-time favorite decades of music were the 70s and the 90s. I get that question all the time. I'd cheat and say 65 to 75, but it'd really be 66 to 75 because that's really a decade. But I don't know, man. I used to hate the 90s till Trey and I did the top 10 albums of every year, and then I found all this great music in the 90s that I just wasn't privy to. In the circles that I was in at the time. River, I'm going to guess you're off work. Well, I don't want to guess that because when I do that, I jinx you and then you're not off work. So, we're going to do... Yeah, no, you're exactly right, Brian. And you know that decade very well considering what you were doing, the profession you were in. Let's do a little Nazareth, Guilty. Off the Hair of the Dog album. Although it's not on the Hair of the Dog album on Spotify. But it must be on the expanded that I didn't look at. But I found it. Okay. You're up next then, River. I just want to make sure because you know what happens when you assume. Gotta fill it up, Joe. Gotta fill it up, brother. Gotta put that hidden track on there 9 minutes after the silence. And I love your statement. Trouble with the 90s, grunge aside, because you know we're kindred on that. But I mean, I get why they did it. That's what everybody was doing. Like, you know, you got to do what everybody else is doing. If I put out an album that's 39 minutes and they put out an album that's 77, you're gonna be like, man, I don't feel like I got my money's worth. Okay, there you go, Bo Start. Because when I researched, it's like it's on this album, and then when I found it on YouTube, it's like it's on this album. I'm like, well, yeah. Did not know it was a Randy Newman cover. I have to go check out Paper Kites then, Brian. I have not listened to, I guess it's only March, but I have not listened to any new music yet this year. Two hours, 22 minutes. I had this guy in high school. I couldn't stand him. He would always play the title track off this album, Hair of the Dog. He would always, okay, we're here on Lemon Twigs. Let's go. I like that. How long was that show, Pomni? Was it only 2 hours, so they only played 4 songs, or was it longer? This was also covered by the Blues Brothers. Let's go. Shout out to Belushi and Aykroyd. All right, thank you to JL for bringing that. Let's, you know what? I was going to do your bet. Let's do that. Let's do the new Gorillaz.
You know the hardest thing is to say goodbye to someone you love. That's the hardest thing.
The first song was 40. See, I wasn't off by too much. I know they're technically great. I would have been sprinting for the exits, Pomdi. I'm not gonna lie. You guys know how much I love long songs. There are some that are really good, but as a rule, I'm good. That's why 70s, early 70s to mid 70s prog rock, little hit and miss for this guy. Little hit and miss. That's what I've heard, that they have the loudest shows ever. Them and My Bloody Valentine. That's what I've heard, Pommy, that their shows are just insanely loud. Oh, it does, Pomdi. I agree with you. Well, I was going to say it was The Who, but now you got me kind of wondering, Joe, because Deep Purple sounds right, too. I'm almost sure it was The Who. But I wouldn't have pulled that out of my head if you didn't present it, so...
You know the hardest thing is to say goodbye to someone you love. That's the hardest thing.
So, Bostart, you just introduced me to a word that I've never heard in my life. So now I gotta go to Google.
to someone you love. That's the hardest thing. That's the hardest thing.
Okay, that's fictosexual is a new one for me. That's kind of what I thought it probably meant. Okay. Damon Albarn, man, a freaking talented guy with a hell of a long run. That was good. I like that. I definitely like that. Can I get a river? Let's go.
Come on, come over as fast as you can. You're afraid that you won't like it, but you don't understand.
Oh, that's awesome, Keychain. Love it, man.
Brother, I can tell you true. The more time you spend feeling happy, the less time you'll be blue. Come on over.
No, I did not hear that, Brian.
Come on.
Well, Boaster, I can kind of get that when you're young. I mean, to each his own, but her boyfriend being fine with that, like,
Come on, come over. Everyone's waiting on you.
I have nothing else to say. I don't know what else to say. I mean, I do have other stuff to say about it, but I'm not going to say it.
What to do? There is something here that cannot be denied. Get on the floor and get on down. Don't knock until you try. Come on, come over.
I respect it, Keychain, that you are tackling this.
Come on, come over. The pleasures are mine.
Yeah, I mean, everyone thinks Bridge Over Troubled Water is S&G's best album, and maybe it is. I mean, it's got some bangers, that's for sure. For me, Simon & Garfunkel doesn't have any album that I would rate like a 9 or above, but they're all good, right? They're all fine or good. You put the best ones, best songs together, you've got something. See, I think that might be my favorite track of them, Evan David. So I'm glad you're there with me, because it's kind of an odd thing to be your favorite track. It's mine. Obviously, the Boxer's fantastic. I like both of those way more than I like the title track. But I did not know that's how he died, Bostar. My goodness. Yeah, those are great tunes, Bomby. Those are great tunes. And that was a great tune. Let's go to the battlefield. At the Gates. Battle for River. 2 different songs by At the Gates. Yeah, the endurance of having to play at a technical level. Yeah, I could see that, Keisha. This is from this year, so this song is brand new. I mean, relatively speaking. At the Gates is considered, they're Swedish, a melodic death metal band. Mom, you listen to everything. Like, you got great, like, vast musical taste. I always respect that, man. I mean, I do too now, but I never used to. This channel forced me to, like, in a very good way. But I wouldn't have otherwise. How sad is that? I would have went through life without hearing any of the Beatles albums in full. Or, basically, anyone else outside of the 80s and 90s for the most part. This is a battle. This was the Fever Mask. Now we got Slaughter of the Soul, which I would not recommend a slaughtering of your soul. That's some free advice for you. Yeah, River said, I remember that now you're saying it. Like, requested these due to the final album of their lead singer's coming out soon. It was recorded while he dealt with a serious cancer that eventually took his life. Yeah, I know, Bostart. It is kind of weird, right? I mean, I don't... Because, as you know, I grew up on 80s music for the most part. A little bit of 70s music at the end of the 70s, so not the sweet spot in the early to mid-70s. I don't even know who I would have told you the GOAT was before I came across all this great music. No one, really, which is kind of sad when you think about it. So I don't know. Maybe like after hearing all this other stuff and knowing all this other music, and then you hear that, you're like, dang, man, yeah, this is different, man. This is different. Not to mention Dylan. I mean, I guess I would have told you Springsteen was the GOAT, but I wouldn't have had any confidence in it. I would have known that's not true, right? Like, I would have known in my mind, but from what I knew. I mean, obviously, I grew up in an era when Michael Jackson was huge. He's about to become huge again because his movie's coming out April, I think. Oh, I guess this is next month now. I think it's April. And obviously, I was a big fan of him in the 80s like everybody else was. You know, late 70s, Off the Wall into Thriller. I just have such issues with everything in his life. Really hard for me to put that aside when I listen to his music. But he was transcendent, man. If you ever study the success of Michael Jackson, it's freaking insane. Like, it's insane. Like, this guy's level of fame, it'll rival anybody's. It'll rival anybody's. And a lot of his problems were, it doesn't excuse some things that he allegedly did, which are, I mean, almost foolproof that he did. You know, he grew up in a horrible house. His dad was absolutely horrible to him. Joe wasn't. I don't know how much of that's going to be shown in that movie, or if they'll kind of try to keep it more to lighter stuff. But, you know, you grow up from the time you're 5 years old, and you're carrying the family business. You're the youngest one. Like, it's just going to screw people up, man. Like, you find any child star, hardly any of them come out of it unscathed, because most of us as adults couldn't handle anywhere close to that level of fame, let alone if you're a kid. So yeah, I always just understand that. Like, it doesn't excuse things, but I understand, like, you always wonder, like, what got somebody to where they are. Well, there's always a reason, right? There's always a reason. All right, the High Kings, Joe Hill Live.
Says I, but Joe, you're 10 years dead. I never died, said he. Oh no, I never died, said he.
Now, River brought this. So River just brought the At the Gates battle, and now we're doing this, because River has vast music taste as well.
The copper boss says, killed you, Joe. They shot you, Joe, says I.
Well, there's a lot more than that, Doc. I mean, it's pretty hard, both start, but, you know, to each their own.
In Salt Lake City, Joe says I am standing by my bed.
See, I don't know that song, Keychain.
But I ain't dead. I dreamed I saw Joe Hill last night, alive as you and me. Says I, but Joe, you're 10 years dead. I never died, said he. Oh no, I never died, said he. Standing there as big as a light and smiling with his eyes. Says Joe, they can never kill. Began to organize.
I think it got to a point for MJ where he was just so, you know, people got tired of him because he was just so famous. Not his fault. That's what happens to people who get, like, incredibly. I mean, Taylor Swift is that way. I would say it could never happen now, but it did with Taylor, sort of. Still not the same, but as close as you'll probably ever see in this fractured world of listening. Look at this, both start bringing the facts. Joe Hill, which is the name of the song, was a union leader who wrote the song Pie in the Sky. He was framed and hanged for a crime he didn't commit. The song was written in tribute to keep his spirit alive. Well, the thing with that, Pommy, is no one would ever greenlight that now, the 30 million. But I mean, back then, album sales, I mean, a guy like MJ was just printing money, man. So it could all be justified. See, that album dropped. I can't stand the song Bad, Smooth Criminal. He peaked with Off the Wall and Thriller. I actually think Off the Wall is better than Thriller. That's a fantastic album. It's just a fun song, man. You listen to music like, that's going to be a good time, River. All right, we've been talking about it. Michael Jackson. Well, I think here's where we're getting to the thing, Pomni, where that was one of the first albums I ever bought was Off the Vault from Mike. So that could be why. And it's the first album we ever did a video for on this channel. It was numero uno. So I could very well be skewed by the fact that, you know, I have history with the album.
Now I'm just wondering why you think that you can get to me with anything. Seems like you know by now when and how I get down. And with all that I've been through, I'm still around.
That's from 2001? Wow. I mean, you can hear Timberlake in this, or, you know, Timberlake style in this. I'm not even gonna throw a guess out there, Bo Star. I mean, I remember the Motown 25 performance I was watching. Like, I lived through all of this. I remember all of it. And like I said, I was a huge MJ fan. Both MJs. Michael Jackson and Michael Jordan. Oh, let's go. That's always fun, River. Take care. Oh, sorry. I'll say the production, as always, Keychain. You put on MJ, the production is going to be dialed, man. Yeah, I saw how long it was, but like we were talking about earlier, like that's just what everybody did. I don't even notice it, man, when people have typos or whatever. Like, I think you just learn to just read what should be there, because we all screw this up. It's not like we're in a Word or a Google Doc, right, where we can go back and we're just flying along. So. By the way, Swatter of the Soul runs away with that battle. Will that get interesting for us, Pomni, to try to figure that out? Make us work?
Turn yours to just mirages. Disappearing acts, strictly 9 to max. Killings be serial, Copperfield material. My dreams is vivid, work hard to live it. Any place I visit, I got land there. How can players stand there?
I thought that was Biggie. I'm like, is Biggie on this? But it's a sample. Okay. I was like, yeah, oh, you got it right there, Keychain. I was like, I know that's Biggie, but sure as hell Biggie didn't record something with Michael. I mean, it could have happened, but... Long distance. What are we talking about long distance here, Pomni? Oh, you're going to give it to me in kilometers, so I'm going to have to figure it out. Really? So Biggie did in the 90s on the album before this. It's kind of crazy because I knew everything about Michael Jackson up to a point, up until like the Bad album, you know, the Victory when the Jacksons came back out, and maybe that was 84 or 85 when his hair's caught on fire and the Pepsi came. Like, I knew everything, and then you just don't know anything. I mean, my solo artists in my early teens to mid-teens were Springsteen, which is really an odd choice for someone that age, and then Michael and Prince. Like, that was... They made it happen, Keychain. The beauty of hip hop. We'll just sample whoever. Look at all the albums Pac put out after he was already gone. Or was he? Janet, I couldn't stand Janet Jackson's music. I just couldn't stand it. She was huge though. I mean, her songs were huge hits, huge sales. Okay, how long does that take, Pomni? Thank you to Keychain for bringing that. All right, boys and girls. Missing a couple regulars tonight. No ERL, no T Super. Probably wondering if this guy was ever going to, if we were ever going to get a consistent stream. We should be getting the consistent stream. I'll be here every Wednesday night. Chat worked. We should be good. God willing, my back's okay right now. It's not great, but it's all right. So anyway, thank you to everybody. 3 to 3.5 hours is quite the trip, Pomni. I've never taken a trip on a train. Isn't that crazy? I'd like to. I mean, there's nowhere to do it around here. You know, I'd have to go to a scenic area. I wouldn't want to do it. Wouldn't want to do it through scenic Texas or anything. But, you know, maybe Colorado, something like that. Utah, that'd be fun. All right, guys. Thanks as always, man. Trying to think of what's going up on the channel tomorrow. I can't even remember. But Rivers Arion's up right now. If you haven't already, check out Evan David's Thin Wiz. He put that up last week, man. But everybody... Oh, it's tomorrow. Yeah. Me and JSB did a little collab last weekend. So, yeah, go check that out. All right, guys. Thanks to everybody. Keychain, Bow Start. Good luck tomorrow night, Keychain, on your gig. Evan David, River, already gone. You know, everybody. All right, guys. I'll see you guys next week. Love you.